Sup nerds, today we have a match of Royal Knights versus Shine Greymon. I won the die roll, so I'm going first. I hatch my Drazel, absorb my Drazel, and then play Magna for 2. Chris hatches Coromon, and then hard plays an Agumon, get a Scourge on, adds a Marcus, and a Shine. Getting my turn, main phase, I Drazel up my Magnamon, draw from Magnamon's effects, and then Drazel up my Tama. I play Dynasmon for 3 memory. Add Leopard and Magnamon to hand. And Chris evos into Geo for 2 to go to 0. Plays out BT13 Marcus. Chris is a little sleepy potato right now. He actually just woke up. So he does not realize that he probably should tap that to gain a memory and minus 3k. And then he rises for 3 memory, plays another Marcus, and if he wasn't a sleepy potato here and tapped both of those, he would have choked me to 1 and actually deleted my Dynasmon with all of his inheritables. But he doesn't, so I go to 3 and Drazel up my Dynus and my last Drazel in my Tama stack. So I'm minus 9 on all of my Royal Knights. So I purge for effectively 3 memory, draw a card, and put Leopardmon in my stack. Leopardmon's like, and if you're not worried about like Psychmon and stuff, he's like one of the best ones to tuck under your stack with purge to play it back out later. And then I hard play TK and Kari for 4 to set him to 4. So Chris evos into Shine Greymon, turns one of his Marcuses into a Digimon. Till the end of my turn. He swings security, he gains memory from Marcus's effects, checks a Gallantmon and dies, and then Rise Inheritable will recover him. And then Shine swings and barely beats over Lord Nightmon. And then Chris plays TK for 4 to set me to 2. Grabs a Rise X out of security. And then I go to 4 from TK and Kari. So I use Purge to purge out my Leopardmon. And then I use just Drazel's effects to minus Gallantmon by 9 to make him a 4 cost. And then Leopard triggers to make both of them blockers until the end of his turn. I swing over his Shine with Gallant since it has Rush, and then use Leopard's effects to reduce the Magna in my hand by 4 memory to play him for 3. And Chris hard plays a Geo for 5, set me to 2, and then TK and Kari put me to 4. Getting a main, Drazel sucks everything up, and I draw an extra card from Magnamon's effect. At this point, I can't OTK him because he has 6 security. So I play Genkumon for 1 memory to play out the Gallantmon. Gallantmon deletes the Geo on play. And then I swing for 1 check for 13, survive. And then I play a Marcus for 5 to set Chris to 3. And Chris evos into Agu X. And then evos into Geo for 2. And then evos into Rise. Now I go to 3 from Marcus and then 5 from TK and Kari. And now I should be able to just OTK him. So I play Omnimon for 1 memory. I get to play one of the Magnamons, and then I get to play everything else. Dynus effect, look at top 4. I add Alpha and Crania. And Leopard trigger did well to give everything blocker until the end of his turn. And I swing with Magna for 7. Swing with Dynus. It does die, but whatever. Swing with Gallant. Swing with Leopard. Swing with Genku, and swing with Omni for game. So I do take game 1 pretty handily. Thankfully, Chris was a little sleepy potato at the beginning of this game. I don't know if that ultimately mattered very much, but it definitely would have hurt if he had chucked me to 1 on that turn and killed my Dynus. So Chris chooses to go first for game 2, makes sense. You never really want to let Royal Knights go first, if you can help it. He evos into Agumon. He goes into Agu X for 0. And then hard plays an Agumon to set me to 3. So I hatch my Drazel and then suck up my Drazel at the top of my Tama stack. And then I play a Mechamon for 4 to choke him to 1 and draw a card. Chris Evos into Geo for 2. Chokes me to 1 and plays out a BT12 Marcus Damon. Drazel effect, suck up the top card on my Thomas deck. Swing of the Mechamon, hope he dies. Sadly, he does not. And then I play Jessamon to give Chris 5 memory and delete everything on his board. Which isn't a bad trade-off. Chris hatches and Evos into Agu, then Evos into Geo. And then Evos into Rise. Then plays another TK for 4 to set me to 4. And grabs a burst mode out of his security. Alright. So Drazel sucks up the last Tama and Jessamon at the beginning of the main phase. I swing with the Mechamon. Hope he dies. He still doesn't die. I play a Mechamon for 4 to go to 0 and draw a card. And then I play TK and card for 4. Because I feel like he's about to explode on me if he doesn't just outright kill me here. Good news is he's most likely going to have to kill my own Mechamons, which will benefit me. So he swings with Marcus, Evos into the not as good Shine for free, and draws a card for his Agumon. And then minus his 2k on my standing Mechamon. Marcus checks the Digimon and dies, so he gets to recover off the Rise Inheritable. He swings with the other Marcus, triggers the Shine effect to pop my other Mechamon. I use a Mechamon to tuck a Gallant, and then he Evos into Ruin Mode for free off the Marcus, pops my other Mechamon, so I tuck an Alphamon with his effect. And that Marcus also dies, but Rise Inheritable is only once per turn, so he does not get to recover. Then he swings with the Ruin Mode, draws a card from Koro, checks a Purge. End of attack, Ruin Mode pops itself, he hatches and recovers 1. And now my board is minus 10k until the end of my turn, which isn't a huge deal, considering playing Royal Knights, everything's bigger than that besides Magna. And I guess the Omechamons. And then he just sets up a stack, sets me to 3, and then I go to 5 from TK and Kari. At this point, I'm worried about him just killing me on his next turn. So even though I can't OTK him here with Omnimon, I'm still considering playing Omnimon. So I activate Purge for effectively 3 and tuck an Ulforce in my stack just to give me something else to play. So right now Omnimon's a 3 cost. So I play Omni for 3 and play everything out. Trigger the Alphamon effect. This will keep his 10 cost or higher from swinging at me. Since he doesn't have any Marcus Damons in play, that's basically what I'm afraid of. And then everything is actually 4k bigger because of Jessamon, so everything's at least 15k on my board, so it's going to be hard for him to out anything. Then he goes with 3 from TK. I don't have any blockers, but he can't swing with anything besides 9 cost or lower. So he promotes. Evos into Shine. He can minus something by 6k, so he minuses Gallant by 6. So Gallantmon's still 11k, which is pretty nice. And then he plays a Marcus, taps it, but even with his inheritables and stuff, he doesn't have enough DP reduction to kill anything. He does gain a memory though. Sets me to 4, and then I go to 2, or I gain 2 more from TK and Kari to go to 6. So I can't Alphamon him again. I go ahead and just get rid of the 2 Purges because they don't do anything, they're just in my way. So I pay Ulforce for the full 11, trash all of the Shine sources and bounce him back to his hand just to reset him. Sets him to 5, but he's not going to be able to kill me on his turn. Now I have 6 swings on my next turn. And everything is now 5k bigger because of Jessamon. So everything's at least 16k on my field. So he sets up a new stack, sets me to 4, and then TK and Kari put me to 6. And now I'm just hoping that I don't die to any security bombs. I should be able to kill him here. So I swing for 16, swing for 16, swing for 17, swing for 18, swing for huge, and swing for game with Omni. GG no re. So I do take it 2-0. Thanks to Sleepy Potato Chris. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.